Hi guys, it's Shayna. I'm back with my nighttime skincare routine. I'm in my bathroom, so the lighting's kind of different in here. Hopefully I can fix kind of like the yellow tones when I edit this, but hopefully you guys can tell my skin has gotten a lot better since my last video. I haven't done, so as you can see, it's very glowy right now. Some of that is definitely oil, but the glow has definitely returned from using all of my Biologique Recherche products. I haven't washed my face yet, so this is basically my skin at the very end of the day. It's about, I don't know, 8 o'clock or so. The glow has returned thanks to the Biologique Recherche products. I know I've been saying it wrong this whole time, so I'm going to correct myself and say Biologique Recherche. But yeah, so my skin has cleared up significantly, as you can see. I just have like this one little scar. It was like the tiniest little speck of a breakout and I just had to pick it, so you know how that goes. But yeah, so I'm just like super happy that my skin is back to being calm, not reactive. I'm just like so thankful. Yeah, so anyways, let me just stop rambling and let's get into the video. Alright you guys, so for cleansing, I'm going to take my Lait U again, and I don't have any makeup on, as you can see, but I'm still going to cleanse with my Lait U because that's my favorite thing to do, and I don't have, even if I had the micellar or micellar water, I still would cleanse with Lait U even without any makeup on. So let me get to cleansing. Again, I take about that much. I know you've seen me cleanse my face already, so let's just speed through this. Okay, there comes a point when I've noticed when I'm cleansing with Lait U, you have to keep on cleansing until it becomes oily. So what I've noticed is you can't just stop like cleansing once it all soaks in. You have to keep on rubbing. And once you keep rubbing, you'll notice it changes into like, it goes from being like there's nothing there, like it completely soaked into your skin or something, to an oil. And it's at that point that you can really massage. And I feel like that is what's so amazing about Lait U compared to, say, like Lait ViPO2. I don't find that it does the same thing. With Lait ViPO2, I just keep rubbing and rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, but it doesn't change into this really nice oily feel. So I don't know if any of you guys have experienced that yet, but it's something that I've noticed with Lait U. And actually, for the first time, I'm feeling a slight exfoliation, so that's interesting. I haven't felt that before. So yeah, in case you guys have just been cleansing it off at like the point where it's like soaked into your skin and you feel like you can't really rub anymore, I just try to keep on rubbing, and you'll notice that it changes into this really nice like oily, slick feel. So just something I've noticed. And now I'm gonna rinse this off. Okay, so I've just rinsed that off. Let me just pat dry. Okay, so hopefully you guys can tell that my skin is super clean and that I have like a glow. And that glow is not oil, my friends. That is all thanks to Biologique Recherche and all the products that I'm about to show you. So a lot of them you've seen in my previous, morning skincare routine. But yeah, so really happy with the state of my skin right now. And the products that I'm using are really geared towards healing these post-acne spots, which are, I mean, they're gone. They're just, slightly purplish, pinkish. So, all right. So for my nighttime skincare routine lately, I'll show you my masking routine as well, because I've been masking almost every single day. So it's really been helping keep my oil production down in my T-zone. So I'll show you my sort of like normal masking routine, but it does vary. So today I think I'm going to be mixing my Masque Vivant with my Biomagic Masque. I know you guys enjoyed kind of the format of my last video where I went into some of the ingredients. So I'm going to do the same for these two masks right now. So for Masque Vivant, this is kind of the cult favorite from Biologique Recherche. As we all know, it contains a lot of yeast, which gives it that lovely smell, which helps with moisture retention properties, is a good source of B vitamins and iron, and is said to help brighten and lift the skin. Okay, so it also has bentonite in it. Bentonite clay, which is good for treating acne and excess sebum. It also tightens the skin, it detoxifies. It is also very soothing and healing. It has tons of minerals like calcium, iron, magnesium, potassium, sodium, and silica. All right, it also has kaolin clay, which is also great for acne and sebum. There are many different colors of kaolin clay. There's white, which is great for soothing dry skin, yellow, which is great for sensitive, red is the most absorbent, pink is great for combo sensitive, green is for brightening. So I'm not exactly sure what color clay of kaolin this has in it, because all it says on the box is kaolin. So it has cucumber extract, which is great for soothing and cooling the skin. It is also anti-inflammatory and great for post-acne scarring, and it has antioxidants. It also contains vinegar, lactic acid, and witch hazel. And it contains St. John's wort, which is an herb that's great for healing skin from burns, cuts, or irritation. And it also has acacia Senegal gum, which helps the products adhere to the skin, and that's mainly what I think that ingredient is in Vivant for, because if you tried it, it kind of has this, it has this gummy kind of quality to it, which, is meant to help adhere to your skin. Okay, so moving on to Biomagic Masque. So this contains wheat germ oil, which is moisturizing, and it contains vitamins A, D, and B. It also has omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants, so that's wheat germ oil. It also has corn oil, which is moisturizing, and it contains vitamins A, C, and K, as well as calcium, magnesium, potassium, iodine, and fatty acids. And the main ingredients in the Biomagic Masque are bentonite and kaolin as well. So this is a white mask. So what I like to use this for is mainly to help, with my excess oil in the T-zone. But what the bottle says is it's an energizing facial mask. And this is supposed to be like one of their masks that you're supposed to use before like a special event or something like that, because it's really brightening and lifting, and obviously it helps with excess oils. So I like to mix these two together. That's what I've been doing lately. Not every day, but on the days where I feel I'm a lot oilier and I want some help with absorbing the excess oil, I will mix these two together, or I'll just use Biomagic on my T-zone and then I'll use Vivant everywhere else. I've also been mixing just Vivant with some of my moisturizing masks. So I've mixed Vivant with my Sicily This is the Velvet Sleeping Mask. This is a very nourishing mask. It's like very hydrating, moisturizing, and it just makes your skin feel very comfortable. So if my skin's feeling, you know, dry and just it needs extra moisture, I will mix the Vivant and my Sicily together. You can also mix these masks with your serums. I've seen people mix Vivant with Placenta if they need extra help with healing their acne scarring. I've seen people mix it with Complex Eribial if they have acne that they want to, you know, like actual active breakouts. That's really good to mix with Vivant. I haven't mixed any of my serums yet, but that's something I really want to, you know, learn more about and get into. So far I've just been mixing the masks, but you know, that's a whole nother world, I feel like. So today I'm just gonna be mixing these two together and applying them all over. So just want to make sure you guys know, before you use any of the Biologique Recherche masks, you always want to P50. So what I do, and I know you're only supposed to P50 once, or that's what they say, and then you put your mask and then you don't need to P50 again. But for me personally, I like to do it twice. But what I do is, since I know my skin can handle it, I do the normal Lotion P50, this one, just the regular one, and then I apply my mask. And then when I remove my mask, I go in with my Lotion P50 PIGM400. And like I mentioned in my morning skincare routine, I love to use this at night because I really want that help with my hyperpigmentation to work at night. And to me, I feel like PIGM400 is so gentle that I can use both. Like, I can use this before the mask and I can use this after. So if you feel like your skin can't handle P50 twice, then I would not recommend you use, you know, this first and then this after the mask. I would say just use either, you know, your whatever P50 you have before your mask, and then when you remove your mask, I would probably go in with something like L'Oxygenat, or just, you know, don't even use anything. Or if you have the micellar water, I've heard some people even use that after they remove their mask. So, but today, my routine is P50 before mask. Once I remove the mask, P50 PIGM400. So here's my P50. Really saturate it. You guys have seen me do this in my other. I'm not like swiping. I mean, I am swiping, but I'm really dabbing, but I'm dabbing in an upward motion. All right, so I'm pretty much done with P50 now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna take a little bit of Vivant on my hand. I would say take about like a quarter size. That much. And then same with Biomagic. That's what it looks like, by the way, in case you're wondering. I'm sure if any of you are at this video, you've either tried or have seen tons of pictures of people with this mask on Instagram. And there's Biomagic. And then I take this old foundation brush that's missing the handle, which is fine because it's easier to put it on that way anyways. And I just mix these two together. It kind of gets a little bit chunky for some reason. I think it's just the clays in the Biomagic are not mixing together very well. My son just joined me. He's pinching my leg. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And I'm just gonna paint this on. All right, you guys, so it's a pretty interesting look I have going on. And what I like to do is I take the Sicily Eye Contour Mask and I apply that just to my eye area because I don't have the VIPO2 mask yet, so I know that's really great for under eyes and I really want to try that one. But I love, love, love this for the under eye area. This is amazing for if you have really puffy under eyes. I don't have puffy under eyes, I have more dark circles, but it's really, really hydrating and it really helps to plump the eye area. So if you have any kind of like, you know, creases or wrinkles under the eyes, this is really, really great for that. So I'm gonna apply some of this under my eyes as well. I just take about that much. I really like to focus it like on the crow's feet area and obviously where I have my darkness. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna let this sit for about 15-20 minutes or so. You know, if you wanna keep this mask going, you can definitely spray your face with something like L'Oxygenant or any type of face mist that you have if you want to keep it from, if you want to reactivate it. So, because it's going to dry down in about 15 minutes, it'll be completely dry. And you can always reactivate it with a facial mist if you want. But normally on my everyday routine, I just let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes and then I rinse it off. So I will be back to show you what this looks like after it's all dried down. All right, guys, so this has dried down. It's like just completely dry. Obviously, you know, the Sicily eye mask is still doing its moisturizing. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash this off now. It's been about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. And it feels like a little bit tight, but since I mixed the Vivant with the Biomagic, it's not as tight. If you were to just use the Biomagic, it would definitely feel very, very tight because that one is basically mostly clay. And you know, if you ever tried a clay mask, it does get very dry and tight feeling, but it doesn't feel like the kind of clay masks where it's gonna like flake off. It never gets to that stage. So yeah, I really like mixing them. And okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wash this off. Okay, gonna dry my face now. Always pat like upwards. Never like drag your face down when you're drying your face. Okay, so after I removed that mask, my skin doesn't feel tight, it doesn't feel dry. So that's what I love about the Biologique Recherche masks is that even though they are purifying and even though they, you know, help to absorb the excess oil, it doesn't leave your skin feeling tight and like, you know, all the moisture has been sucked out. It just leaves your skin feeling very soft, you know, like it does have like a lifted feel, but it doesn't feel like I've overly dried out my skin. So you can see there's a bit of a glow on my big forehead. But yeah, so my skin feels great. It feels purified. My pores look like they've been like cleaned out. So that the Biomagic mask really helps to clean out your pores. So, you know, the clay really helps to absorb any of the kind of just like pollution and, you know, dust that has accumulated in your pores. So that's what leads to blackheads. So that's, you know, if you regularly use Biomagic and Vivant, your pores will be very clear and your complexion will just be very clear because, you know, the clay will absorb any of the just little particles and things that settle in our pores. So moving on to my Pigma 400 P50. And like I said, if you are someone that has very sensitive reactive skin, I would probably skip this step and just go to either L'Oxygenante or whatever facial mist that you like. But for me, I'm going to be doing my P50 Pigma 400. Again, these are my Shiseido facial cotton. They're super soft. And we do this all over again. Okay, you guys, so I'm done with my Pigma 400. And if any of you are interested in the comparison between Pigma 400 and the regular Lotion P50, I kind of go more in depth in that, the differences in my morning skincare routine, which I have a video of. I will link it right there. So yeah, check that out if you're interested in the differences between Pigma 400 and the regular P50. Okay, so next is one of my new favorite products, and that is Lotion MC110. It looks like this for any of you who have not seen this before. This has become probably my favorite product that I have tried from Biologique Recherche after obviously P50, because that will change your skin dramatically. But if you've been using P50 for, you know, a while and you've noticed the glow and you're like used to the glow and you want something a little bit extra, you want to take your skin to the next level, I would say definitely try MC110. I call this P50 on steroids. I'm sure plenty of other people have said the same thing because it truly is. This will make your skin very glassy. So yeah, I've been really enjoying this. I know some people say that you're only really supposed to use this for like 10 to 15 days in a row and then you stop, and then you either go in with, for example, Serum 3R, which I don't have and I want to try, but so you're kind of supposed to alternate. You're not just supposed to use this like continuously every single day, which I mean, I don't really see a problem in doing that, but I don't know, that's just one of the routines or one of the ways in which this should be used or can be used. But I think I'm on maybe day 6 of using this. I've been using this morning and evening, and it has made a huge difference in the texture of my skin. It's making my skin a lot more just glowy. Like, wow, I was shocked. Because P50 does a great job at making you glowy, but this is like, it's pretty amazing. If you have reactive skin, this might be a little bit too active for you. I know I spoke to Maya. By the way, if you guys haven't seen any of her videos, which if you're searching for Biologique Recherche on YouTube, I'm sure you have seen her videos, but in case you haven't, Maya Rodriguez here on YouTube, I have watched every single one of her videos. She was kind of the one who got me really, really interested in the brand. She has pretty reactive skin, so this, she says, is a little bit too active for her. So if you're someone who has sensitive skin, or that it's, you know, it reacts to a lot of ingredients that are very active, which this, you know, has, then this might be a little bit too active for you. But if you have, you know, fairly resistant skin that's not super sensitive to active ingredients, and that, you know, someone like me who has combination oily skin, I can handle, you know, a product like this because my skin is a little bit thicker. But if you have very thin skin, or like I said, reactive, sensitive, or overly dry skin, maybe this wouldn't be good for you, and you should probably maybe try Serum 3R instead, because I heard that that is more for mature skin. Anybody can use it, but that would probably be better for those you know, skin types. But this has made a huge difference, and I think I'm gonna have to keep on repurchasing this. So let me go into the ingredients for you on this. All right, so the main ingredient in MC110 is Spongilla lacustris spicule extract, which I'm probably butchering, but that is extracted from a freshwater sponge, and it acts like a natural chemical peel for the skin, so that's why it gives such an amazing glow. It's great for acne and excess sebum. It helps with enlarged pores, fine lines, and hyperpigmentation. So what a lot of people say about this product is it's really great for plumping fine lines. I don't have fine lines yet, so I can't really attest to whether it does a great job with that. I know Abby Bliss White here on YouTube, she loves this product. She says it's very, very plumping. I don't have fine lines yet. I do have, you know, the bigger creases where I have my expression lines, but because I have really oily skin, you know, that has helped keep the fine lines at bay, even though I do live in a super dry climate. But, you know, if you're someone that has a lot of fine lines, and you know, you're looking to plump, I would say definitely try this. It also contains niacinamide, vinegar, lactic acid, salicylic acid, as well as walnut seed extract, which is great for wrinkles. It's antifungal, it's rich in antioxidants, it has omega-3, 6, and 9, and it also contains B vitamins. And it contains burdock root, which we all know is an astringent and is great for controlling excess sebum. It's a natural antiseptic and antibacterial, and it's also very detoxifying. So those are some of the key ingredients in this. There aren't too many ingredients. I pretty much mentioned all of them, other than like the little, you know, the random ones that we can't pronounce that are usually towards the bottom of the list. So this kind of has an interesting application technique. There's tons of videos on Instagram. I know Skin by ASK or Skin by Ask, I'm not sure how he pronounces his Instagram handle, but he has great tutorials on how to apply this. I know Abby Bliss White also shows how she applies this. There's a special technique. It's a lot of like tapping and kind of vibrating to really get the acids, you know, working in the skin. I'm not super good at doing that, so I just kind of pat and dab, and yeah, so you can really sculpt with this product, you know, sculpting around the cheekbones and things like that. But what I mainly use this for is for areas where I know where I tend to break out, which is, you know, around this area, so that I can prevent those breakouts, and also on my nose where I have enlarged pores, and in these kind of larger expression lines that I'm, you know, developing on my forehead when I go like that. So I focus this in, you know, those areas. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this on my face. And for the application of this, I like to use these, I've mentioned these before. These are these Japanese facial cotton. I'll show you the box right now. These are the facial cottons that I like for products like MC110 because they're very, very thin, so they don't absorb a lot. And, you know, this is like a tiny little bottle, so you don't want to be, you know, really going at this on like a thick facial cotton. So I'll try to find a link for this. You can get these on Amazon, but they're really good. You can tear them in half. So this is, as you can see, I've already torn this one. So I fold this in half. So I'll show you how I do that. So I just take this, I fold it in half like that. And I take 4 sprays. Okay, that's what it looks like. And then I just start patting. I like to really get it into those expression lines as quickly as possible before, you know, while it's still very saturated. And my nasal labial folds. I feel like I could just use this entire bottle in like a couple of days. Like I just want to douse myself in it. It's so effective. Okay, so that was my routine with MC110. All right, and so what I like to do is I really like to let that sink in. So I let it sink in for maybe 2 minutes, and then I will spritz my face with the L'Oxygenant just to kind of reset, you know, make my skin feel a little bit fresher before I go in with any of my serums. So I'm gonna let that just penetrate in deeper, and then I will go in with this. All right, so I've let the MC110 soak in. As you can see, I've developed a pretty nice glow from the P50 and just everything leading up to this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and spritz my face with L'Oxygenant. So you guys, L'Oxygenant has some amazing, just tons of really, really good ingredients in it, and they're all like very concentrated, so they're very towards the top of the ingredient list. I'm just gonna read off some of them for you. I have my phone, I took a picture of the packaging before I tossed it. So it has orange fruit water, kiwi fruit water. It has that ingredient I mentioned in my morning skincare routine, the perfluorodecolin, which is for bringing more oxygen to the skin. It has sodium hyaluronate, orange fruit extract, yeast, mimosa, witch hazel, myrtis, onion bulb. It's got tons of different flowers, extracts, cucumber fruit extract, magnesium. It's got vinegar, hydrolyzed silk, urea, niacinamide, lactic acid, salicylic acid. Yeah, so those are some of the main ingredients in this. So this is chock full of really, really good ingredients. So if you can't use P50, or you don't want to use P50 for whatever reason on that day, maybe you're going out in the sun, so you don't want to overly sensitize your skin, I would definitely pick this up. Maya loves this. She raves about it in her videos, and I can see why now, because I don't ever want to be without this anymore. It's super refreshing, and it's like a great way to just get some vitamins in your skin. So highly, highly recommend this, and I love to use this in the way that I just did. And I also like to spritz this on at the very end to just kind of like seal in my skincare with even more goodness. So yeah, that's L'Oxygenant. All right, so now is time for my serums. So the first serum I'm going to be going in with is Serum Placenta. As you guys saw in my morning skincare routine, I have completely used up my little baby version now, so this is an empty. And I went ahead and purchased the full size because this is a serum that I don't want to ever be without. It is seriously amazing. If you have any post-acne scars, acne, just anything that you want to heal, this is your like hero product. It's super, super effective at repairing the skin. It's also good for under eyes. So I'm gonna take this under my eyes first. I just take a drop for each eye. And then I take 10 drops all over my face. And if you guys saw my morning routine, when you have like, you know, scarring that you really want to heal, focus it on there. Like, take a drop and just put it on there, and you'll see tomorrow it will start to flake off. I don't know how it does it, but this stuff it's pretty amazing. So that was Serum Placenta. All right, next is Dermopore. So also another one that I completely used up. Here's a little empty, little baby one. Repurchased it. I do want to try Serum Complex Aribial. So I'll probably pick that one up after I finish this, or maybe in between, I'm not sure. You guys might have seen on my Instagram, I was asking questions whether some people thought Serum Aribial or Complex Aribial was really effective for people that found that benzoyl peroxide was the most effective. Some people said it was, other people said it wasn't, so I'm still kind of on the fence with that one. We'll see, maybe I'll pick it up eventually. But I love Dermopore. It's really, really good for helping your keep your pores clean, and also helping to shrink enlarged pores. So I really love this. Don't forget, I think I forgot to shake my placenta, but shake it up a little bit. And then for this one, I just kind of like do 2 drops on my forehead and just let that, I don't take this all over just because I mainly focus this on my T-zone and where I have enlarged pores. So, and I really press it into your pores. Just anywhere where you're prone to breakouts and clogged pores. So that was Dermopore. All right, guys, this is actually a new one to me. This is Serum Elastine, the new, you know, the latest formula of Elastine. They had, I think, Elastine Marine and Elastine Pure. So this is just the new one, which is just Serum Elastine. I haven't even tried this yet, so this is my first time trying. So yeah, I'm super excited. I know this is really great for the eye area and on any fine lines or wrinkles or creases, you know, expression lines, things like that. So we'll see how I like this one. So let me just, it kind of looks a little bit thicker than the other. It's not as watery. It's still watery. It's not as thick as like Collagen Natif, but I don't know if you guys can see. It's a little bit murky. Like, it's not completely transparent. So I'm just tip it upside down. First time, I'm gonna take 1 drop on my eye area. It feels really smoothing. I like it. And then I'll take several drops, probably 10. And I'll take this all over my face. Focus it a little sticky. I think I'm going to take a little bit more. And focus it on those lines. Hopefully it helps. We shall see. So far I like it. So that was Serum Elastine. And then I also like to take a little bit of the Oligo Proteins Marines under my eyes as well. I probably should have put this on before Elastine, but I just really wanted to try Elastine. So I'm just gonna take this in this area. I mainly focused Elastine like on the crow's feet area, and this is really great for combating dark circles. I'm not going to be taking this all over my face. I use this mainly just during the day all over my face, but at nighttime I use this under my eyes. All right, you guys, so that was it for my serums at night. I don't use a ton of serums at night. I usually save them for during the day. But I'm thinking I might pick up Amniotique to use at night. I have heard mixed reviews about that one, so we shall see. I might or I might not. I'm still gathering my thoughts and hearing from other people on what they think about it. So now I'm going to be taking my creams. So for that, I like to take at nighttime, I like to take Placenta and Dermopurifiante. So what I do is I focus, you know, Serum Placenta on any of the areas on my skin where I need healing. So for today, I'll take a little bit of this on these dark kind of scars that are taking a while to go away, which I knew was going to happen. So I don't take too much. So that was Creme Placenta. And then I will take Creme Dermopurifiante on any of the areas of my face where I get really oily and also where I tend to break out. And that's what mine looks like right now. And I know you're not supposed to use your fingers, so don't be like me. Use a spatula. I have so many spatulas, you guys. I'm just really lazy when it comes to scooping products out with spatulas. And my fingers are clean right now. Right, and that was Dermopurifiante. And you guys, I could do probably an entire video just dedicated to Dermopurifiante. It has so many ingredients. It is truly vitamins and food for your skin. So if you guys want me to do like a full video on going in depth with the ingredients in Dermopurifiante, just let me know. But I think it's gonna be a little bit too long-winded for this video. So yeah, if you're really interested in the ingredients in this, let me know. I might do a full dedicated video. But yeah, so that's what I do for Placenta and Dermopurifiante. And then I picked up a new product to use just at night, and that is Creme Acids de Fruits. Looks like this. I picked this up mainly because I wanted to help with the acne scarring, and this is really good for healing post-acne scarring. So I only use this at night. I know you can use it during the day as well, but it's not recommended to use this and then go out in the sun right after. So it's, you know, it's nearing summertime. It's really sunny and warm over here. So I've only been using this during the nighttime. And this is not a very hydrating or moisturizing cream. So I wouldn't recommend this as your sole moisturizer. I think this is one of those like treatment creams. So, you know, if you're interested in this product and you have dry skin, you're definitely going to need another moisturizer on top of this. So personally, I don't think this is a very, very moisturizing cream. If you're someone that has extremely oily skin, you probably could get away with just this, but to me, this isn't really a moisturizer. It's more of like I said, a treatment cream. So let me get into some of the ingredients in this. So it has amniotic fluid, which is great for collagen production, and it also improves circulation. It softens skin texture and is just an amazing ingredient in general. It has bilberry extract, which is, they're closely related to blueberries, and in the US we call them huckleberries. They contain tons of anthocyanosides, which are amazing antioxidants. They contain high amounts of vitamin C, resveratrol, and I can never say this, quercetin. I'm probably butchering that. It also contains sugarcane extract, which is an antiseptic and a natural exfoliant because it contains AHAs. It also contains gluconolactone, which we know from my previous video, which those are called PHAs, polyhydroxy acids. It contains orange fruit extract, which is a gentle astringent and helps relieve acne-prone skin. It helps also reduce any itching or irritation and helps with acne scarring. And of course, it has vitamin C. It has lemon fruit extract, which is very similar to orange, but it helps keep the skin tone more even and is great for brightening. It also contains salicylic acid. It has sugar maple extract, which is another naturally derived AHA. And it contains urea, which is great for moisturizing skin and helping with dry patches like from eczema or psoriasis or dermatitis. So yep, those are the main ingredients in Creme O Acids to Fruits. So this is what the cream looks like, in case you're interested. It's a white cream. It's very fluffy, and I do take a spatula with this, so let me just take one of the Valmont spatulas are so good. I love these things. They're like perfectly sized. So they say to take a hazelnut size, so I do. Let's see, that's about a hazelnut size. And I just rub this all over. It kind of takes some effort to rub in. It doesn't just immediately sink in. It kind of leaves like a, I don't want to say like a waxy feeling, but like look at my eyebrows, you know, like it's not sticky, it's just, I don't know, it has like an interesting texture. All right, you guys, and my last cream that I take at night on top of the Creme Acids to Fruits is Cream Masque Vernix. And if there's any cream that you should splurge on from Biologique Recherche, it should be Vernix. It is just such an amazing cream. You will see a huge difference in your skin when you use this the first night. You will wake up and your skin will be so much more refined. Your pores will be smaller. Your skin will just look plump and radiant and glowing and just moisturized. It is truly an amazing cream, and I am so happy that I purchased it. I went into some of the ingredients in this in my morning skincare routine, so if you're really interested in those, I would say check that video out. The texture of this is divine. Let me show you guys in case you haven't seen it before. That's what it looks like. It is just, it has a really interesting feel to it. When you put it on, it's not like one of those creams where it just easily spreads, like I would say if you've tried the Sisley Black Rose cream. That one, when you put it on, it just melts and becomes like butter, like water. Whereas Creme Masque Vernix, it has kind of like, it has a nice slip to it, but it doesn't just like slip around. Like you really have to kind of work it into the skin. It is just a beautiful, beautiful cream. I highly, highly recommend this. I never want to be without it. It is so good at healing the skin. You can put this on your dry patches. I put this on my dry patches that I have on my body, just anywhere. It is such an amazing cream. And it's so, I'm just looking at the back of this right now. It's revitalizing, repairing, and protecting. Yeah, that really, really, truly is what it does. I never ever want to be without this. I can't say that enough. I love this so much. It is so extremely moisturizing, but it's not moisturizing in an oily way. It's so interesting. I've never found like a cream that is so moisturizing that doesn't feel oily and doesn't feel super occlusive. Like it has like just such an interesting quality to it. Like I would say if you can get a sample of this, really try this out because you will be shocked. And I'm not trying to like, you know, sell this or anything. Like that's not my my goal. It's just, it's such an interesting cream and I feel like anybody can benefit from this. So I'm just gonna step down from my little pitch, my little sales pitch. That's not what it was meant to be, but I love this cream so much. So, and yes, you're supposed to use a spatula, but I'm just gonna go in with my finger because I love the feel of this. Oh my gosh. You guys, and this is like technically it's, I mean, it's a mask. Like you're supposed to leave it on and then remove it, but to me, I use it as a cream. Like I don't want to remove this. I want this to soak in and give me all the moisture and good ingredients. I want all those ingredients to soak in overnight. And when you wake up, I don't know, you guys, it is like, it's really amazing. I've never had a cream just do that for me. Never. I mean, yeah, it leaves like, it's so soothing. Like I can't explain it enough. It is so soothing, you guys. It just feels so good. Like, it feels like my skin is cool. It feels just hydrated. It feels moisturized. It feels like it's protected, and oh, I love this stuff. Comes in a glass jar too, so another nice perk. Yeah, you guys just try this and you will not regret it. You know, of the glorious ingredients. And you guys, that's it. That's it for my nighttime skincare routine with my mask. My masking routine. I mean, my skin looks pretty good right now, I'd say. I mean, the L'Oxygen is still kind of like soaking in, but yeah, so my skin is in perfect condition to go to sleep. But yep, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Let me know if there's anything you guys want me to film. I will, you know, take all of your suggestions. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in my next video. Good night.